everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome to a collective reading. So today I'm going to start us off with this reading with the Line Strider Tarot and the Energy Oracle cards. So please connect me with the highest vibrational guides. Please bring forth the information that is in the highest good of the viewer to know. Okay, so the first card we have right now is the Six of Wands. So right away, I'm feeling this reading is likely going to resonate very strongly with creatives, creative people. There's some kind of energy of a new start here that I'm feeling. This is a heavily creative energy. I'm seeing that there's almost this sense of, victory. So yeah, the sun. Oh my gosh, this is a very fiery energy, very creative energy. And I want to say that there's this energy of, and for some people watching, I want to say if you're a creative person watching and you have had in your mind some kind of idea about what you want to do, Spirit is coming through to confirm that that is the path for you. So this applies to you even if you've started something, but it also applies if you haven't started anything, but you're thinking of starting something. This is going to resonate for all, I guess, ends of the timeline. Because you can be anywhere on your timeline energetically. You don't necessarily have to be at the point where you have something very tangible that's going to apply to you if you are just getting started or thinking about it. The Hermit. I'm seeing that whatever you're creating has come from a long pause. I'm hearing the phrase pregnant pause, so it's almost like there was a gestation period for whatever creative vision is being birthed here. I keep hearing the arts, and for some people, I'm being shown the image of a university, so some people might have literally gone to a creative university and might be graduating soon. There's just some sense of victory. And even if you haven't tangibly graduated from anything, like you didn't go to school, the energy is the same and the energy still applies. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. Spirit is showing me whatever this is has the potential to wield a ton of material abundance. Your masculine energy may be very strong, like it might come across very strongly in the sense where you have a lot of stability and structure. Whatever this creative project is that you're creating or bringing to life, Spirit wants you to put structure around it, because I feel for some people there's going to be some kind of challenge in anchoring the energy. But if you've been thinking about, like, how do I bring this to life, Spirit says create some kind of structure for yourself. Create literally some kind of schedule, like a weekly, monthly schedule, and stick to it. For some people, this is also a message that there is some kind of male partnership. Okay, it doesn't have to be male. It can be, what I'm hearing is a partnership with a masculine energy. Oh, okay, wait. What I'm really feeling with this is there might be structures in your life that can support you and your creative endeavors. Support systems, even community. So this is some kind of tangible physical structure, even a building. For some people, this might be an art studio. Just something about you need some kind of structure to pour your creativity into. I'm literally being shown the image of a cup. Like you need to find what your cup is so that you can pour the creative energy into it. Okay, we're going to move on to the Energy Oracle cards now. Okay, so this just fell out. Envy. What I'm really feeling with this card, this is a warning message from Spirit, not to alarm you, but they want you to know that you may have hesitations about moving forward because there may be people in your circle who are prone to being envious of you. Spirit is bringing through this message for some people watching this, where you might have this pattern of actually making yourself smaller for others, and Spirit wants you to encourage you forward on this new beginning, and they don't want you to allow that to block your new beginning. You need to become aware of this pattern of possibly catering to people who don't want to see you succeed. Like, it's almost, I feel this is really subconscious actually. For whoever this card applies to, this feels maybe like 30% of people who will watch this, but you need to become aware of where you're catering to other people and making yourself small, because this is an energy that will directly block your creative beginning, like really strongly. And on the bottom of the deck, we have man holding a coin, which is literally just a copy message of the King of Pentacles. This is further confirming there might be a masculine partnership that can support you, but this is about structure. Really strongly, it's about structure and being supported. So where is everyone here moving? Where is everyone here moving energetically? Where can they expect to be on their timeline with whatever creativity this is? I was drawn to the Hermit card, and I'm just staring at the yellow. So your sacral chakra, your creative center, your life force energy center is so alive right now. For some people, this is an energy I'm feeling. Some people here I feel might be prone to holding back this energy, like their creative energy. And I just feel this has to do with past negative experiences, past hurt, people trying to hold you back or wanting you to be small. So Spirit is saying your challenge right now is to really push through this fear. So actually, let's pull more on that. So what does everyone listening need to know about how to completely break through these blockages? What do they need to know? Okay, so we have two cards come out here. The cards we have are the Temple Path and Patience. Wow. These are really powerful cards. This is 100% going to be about you leaning into your spirituality, your faith, your religion, whichever one applies to you, using that as, I'm hearing, building blocks. Because the Temple Path, yeah, you know how I was talking about structure? I want you to look at this card and really look at the temple on the card. You kind of need to lean into your faith, your spirituality, whatever it is, your religion, whatever applies to you, and allow that to be the structure that forms your life. Because what I'm really seeing here is that your faith, your spirituality, your higher power is going to be what creates the structure for you. You need to kind of create your life around these rituals, routines, habits that support a higher vision, because that's what's going to support you in the long run. I'm getting patience here, and what I'm really seeing is, for some people, there's almost a sense of things not moving fast enough. There's also this feeling of panic. This is actually a twin flame energy coming through. If you're a twin flame and resonating this, you might be even waiting for your counterpart to kind of catch up with you or spiritually awaken or just get to a better point in their life, because you almost feel like you need their support, or there's just something missing in your connection that is preventing you from moving forward. And Spirit is saying, have patience with this. And also, I'm really receiving this message right now. They're showing me a future timeline where, okay, so this is the message here. For the twin flames watching this, I feel there's likely a lot. There's this feeling of, yes, you're right in the fact that you and your twin flame share a higher purpose. There's some kind of shared mission here. You're meant to do something creative with them. You're meant to share a purpose and passions together, as in you're creating together creatively. But you don't need to actually stop what you're doing right now and wait for them. Do what you're doing now, and they will meet you on a higher timeline. Like, you need to start what you're doing now and continue into the future, and you're going to meet them at a point in the future where you can start collaborating. But right now, you can actually do a lot on your own. Spirit is saying they don't want this to be a blockage for you, so if that is something you're thinking about, Spirit's saying really strongly go forward anyways, because you will meet them at that higher timeline. So let me see if there's anything else I need to pull. Okay, so I feel there's some more cards that want to come through with the energy oracle. So I just keep feeling there's some kind of blockage, some kind of hang up here. So let's look more into the blockages. Spirit, please show me blockages here. Okay, Magician in the Mirror. For whoever is watching this, you know that you can manifest this. You know this really strongly, but there's some kind of apprehension and some kind of fear. It's because, okay, here's what it is. You almost feel like it would be less intimidating to do what you want to do and have no idea that you're going to succeed. But because you're intuitive, you almost know that success is there. And so it is almost tripping you up a bit. Like it's almost like you are intuitively sensing that there's success and this is aligned for you, and you're almost like afraid to pursue it because you're like always going to be watching and waiting for when that success drops. So it's almost like you're getting a little bit stuck on what you know intuitively, and there's almost this feeling of like, oh my gosh, if I didn't know and I just started, like maybe I wouldn't be stuck here. So Spirit is saying there's really no way around this other than to just start, than to just do it, than to just start creating whatever it is you want to create, and be creative, and ground your purpose and your gifts in whatever you're doing creatively. But like, don't let your intuitive knowing trip you up, because your intuitive knowing and all of that is literally a gift. It's a blessing. It's given to you, and it's not something that's meant to get you stuck or get you confused. But I see that you're kind of letting it get to your head. Like there's almost this sense of you almost like intimidating yourself because you know so much about yourself. So yeah, like kind of see it as a blessing more than anything else. On the bottom of the deck is Door to Spirit. Allow Spirit to help you with these fears. Allow yourself to feel normal. I'm hearing that's a message for someone. Okay, actually, before we go to the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, I'm going to shuffle from this is a new deck that I got. It's called the Divine Circus Oracle cards, and it has a lot of archetypes and amazing messages. I've been using it for myself lately. So we're going to pull some from this deck. And also I want to say this deck is a highly creative energy. I bought this deck simply because it is so creative. So what wants to come out for everyone watching here? What is resonating with this creative and this spiritual path? What is the message? I feel there are two cards that want to come out here. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually feeling a lot of apprehension around these energies. So that tells me, okay, so we have Red Countess is the first card. And the second card we have is the Proud Pirate. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Gosh, I can never say things correctly when I pull these cards. So we're going to look into the Red Countess card first. So I'm just going to read one of the messages here. The messages are, deep within, you know what is true and what to do or not to do, yet there is so much noise and distraction in the world, and even at times in our own minds, that listening for our inner birdsong in the midst of a rock concert. Even so, you are hearing an inner truth, and deep down you know it. Can you trust that it is safe to not only hear your inner voice, but to act on it too? This is exactly what I just said with the Magician in the Mirror, where you know intuitively. You know intuitively, you have had intuitive downloads, you just know on a soul level, on a heart level, what you're meant to be doing, how you're meant to be doing it, and in what time you're meant to be doing it for some people. This card's like is confirmation. Like you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to these creative endeavors and this creativity. That's gonna help you move forward. With the second card, the Proud Pirate, I want to mention the number on this card is 33. Oh my gosh, if that will focus. I don't think it will. Okay, there we go. So 33, 3 in itself is a really creative energy, so keep that in mind. This card says, if you were proud of who you are and everything you have learned in your life, free from shame, guilt, or judgment, what would you choose for yourself today? The choices you make for yourself from a place of feeling good are going to be more loving and helpful than anything from a place of self-judgment. You've nothing to regret. You've learned a lot, and you are a beautiful, unique being on a wild, divine journey. Be kind to yourself. For some people listening to this, I'm feeling and hearing and seeing that you've had really intense rough patches on your journey, meaning there are times where you may have like really been overtaken by depression or anxiety or other blockages, just like that made you feel like you literally just had to stop and do nothing but take care of yourself and your basic needs. And Spirit is saying there's a little bit of shame you feel around that. This card says keep your head up, then it will be easier to keep growing and glowing. Yeah, for some people I feel like they might be putting their head down in shame. You might have been shamed by other people, or there might just be a lot of shame that you suffered in your past. This is an encouraging message that Spirit really sees that experience and those feelings you have. You might feel like you're the only one who's going through that, but Spirit says you're not alone in that, and that's really important for you to move forward anyways, do your dreams anyways, pursue your passions anyways, because there's no world where magically everyone is free from shame and they can just pursue their dreams without any problem. There's gonna be like negative feelings for everyone, right? Dear Wild One, have you felt like you've lost your footing, got a bit clumsy, made a mistake? Have you been second guessing your choices? Don't you dare doubt you. Be proud of all you've done and how far you've come. Never be ashamed of who you are or the journey you've taken. Yeah, I'm really feeling there's some kind of shame around self-concept here. I felt a lot of sensations in the heart. For some people listening, there's almost this feeling of like you could have had your heart broken. You could have gone through something really embarrassing, really humiliating. There's just this message that Spirit really sees you, like, because I feel that most people who watch this are going to be resonating as having spiritual belief. You might even talk to your spirit guides, your spirit team. There's a really strong message from your spirit team, from your divine guidance, that they fully see you and fully understand and witness you in this shame. This might be something you feel like no one understands about you. Like, oh my gosh, this is a really strong message, because I feel like this is a really important message. It's a really strong energy that's coming through where your guides are saying, like, oh my gosh, and I just feel like I heard someone's name in my mind, but I couldn't fully conceptualize it or ground it, but like they're almost saying, like, insert your name, like, we see you, we're with you, we understand you, like, these things you think that no one gets about you, like, we see. And this might go back to feeling invisible, like there's something about you feeling invisible in the past, leading to shame, leading to self-doubt. Your guides want you to know they're there for you. That just came through so strongly, okay? Wow, those were really powerful energies. So let's take a look into some advice cards from the Enchanted Map Oracle, and also to see where you're heading. I feel this is going to be a bit of a shorter reading than most of my readings, because this honestly just felt like a really quick and intense message for those creative individuals. This card is so powerful. And I want to say, having shame is really normal. I want to say that because I am an extreme empath. I really can feel everyone's stuff. And I don't think I've met a single person who isn't dealing with shame in some capacity. Most people deal with shame in a really big capacity. Like, they have a lot of shame. So just know that if you're feeling shame, you are not the only person who feels that. Shame has a tendency to make us feel like we're the only person in the world with something wrong with us. Not that there's something wrong with you, but it's just the feeling that shame brings up. So just keep that in mind. Like, if you're feeling shame, the person next to you is probably feeling it tenfold, or, half of what you're feeling. So it's really normal. Coming to life. Oh, I wish this would focus. It's focusing on the background. Coming to life. So, yeah, your creative ideas are coming to life. I'm drawn to the butterfly at the bottom of the card. It's golden butterfly. That might be a symbol for someone. I'm really feeling you have already gone through this transformation. I'm hearing emotional transformation. I keep feeling the energy of like a breakup, an old relationship. For some people watching, that might resonate. Like, you might have gone through a relationship that really transformed you, that made you who you are today. It's not even a relationship that you have negative feelings about. It's just a relationship that changed you and brought a lot of growth to your life. Like a relationship, this doesn't have to be romantic too. It could be like a friendship, like a family member, but it's a relationship that catalyzed you, that brought you into a higher purpose. For some people, this might be your twin flame. If you're in separation now, I feel if you're in separation with your twin flame, likely there is an earlier stage of your connection where you had them catalyze you in a really powerful way. Spirit wants you to know you're coming to life now. I'm really drawn to the the face paint, the makeup on this character. So for some people watching, you might have some kind of profession, like in being like a makeup artist or something to do with painting or like decorating the human body. I know that's a weird phrase, but yeah, just something about like performance. It's just an energy of, yeah, maybe like a makeup artist, something in that arena. Slow and steady. Spirit wants you to take this step by step. This goes back to structure. There's been a lot of green in, it was the King of Pentacles, and what flashed on the bottom of the deck earlier was the man holding a coin. Slow and steady. You need to tangibly set goals, but not even goals in the way where you're like telling yourself, I need this, this, and this by this time, but it's like, I want to do this by this time. Like if you have a creative vision, say, I want to get this done by this time. Set a date for it. Set small dates in between. Like you might have a creative project and then you want to make little steps, like stepping stones, to get from point A to point C. Like your stepping stone might be point B and you need to plan those out, but you need to plan those out. This is not some kind of thing that's going to be brought to life with hastiness. This is weird. I'm hearing from Spirit, like, say you're better than that. Like you're better than that. You are not going to create something that's half-assed or something that, like a project that hasn't fully matured. Like what you're going to do is going to be the real deal. It's going to bring real abundance, but it also means that you're going to have to do it the proper way. Not even the proper way as in like that's judging you, but like don't try and rush it because you're afraid of failing. Like do it properly. For some reason, I feel that's the message. Yeah, like do it properly. For some people, there's like a presentation aspect I'm hearing. There's a presentation aspect I'm hearing for some people. I'm hearing like an end goal, like your end goal might be presenting some type of art, but do it step by step and do that presentation. That falls so much in line with the first card we pulled, which is the Six of Wands. You know, it's all about showing yourself, you know, being visible. So just keep that in mind. The last card we have is listening. I'm hearing that you need to take time out of your day to not just connect with your own spirituality, with your own divine guidance, but there's your guides and the universe are trying to send you signs for how you can do things, when you can do things, and with whom you can do things. For some people, yeah, there's just messages trying to get through about partnerships. Like Spirit is trying to speak to you and give you guidance. Take time out of your day to meditate, to go to nature. Just take time out of your day where you're not doing anything because you need to be open to guidance. I'm hearing like literally every single day, like 2 times a day even. You need to have periods of time, and that can literally mean like 10 minutes where you're just by yourself and you're listening to your inner guidance. I'm really hearing that strongly. This is something that will really help you move forward because they're sending you signs, signals, messages, but you need to be open to hear it and you need to be available to hear it. So that is really what I'm hearing for everyone watching here. That is all that wants to come through for the reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something helpful out of it if it resonated with you. And I'm wishing you so much luck. Not that you need luck, but I'm just sending you good energy, positive energy, uplifting energy. Keep believing in yourself. Really take the advice from this reading, and whatever you're trying to create is going to come to fruition. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any future videos. I make collective reading videos every day of the week, and I also make spiritual content. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.